Vials are poured out on earth, and the seals are open. Title of the lesson is going to be Plagues, Pestilence, Disease X, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. Second Esdras chapter 15, verse 49. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the Lord is going to use the wicked for the day of evil, starting with Esau, Edom. They're making and creating these diseases in the laboratories. Satan, children, okay? Esau, Edom, and the rest of the Gentile nations, the tabernacles of Edom, wicked scientists. So the Lord is going to use them to bring forth the pestilence, the sicknesses, the diseases, the plagues, okay? The plagues. So this is Revelation chapter 17, verse 17. For God had put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God should be fulfilled. This is prophecy, okay? This is prophecy. This place is unfolding right before our eyes. Pestilence, plagues, all right? The Lord would send plagues upon the world, upon the earth. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and her hurtful works are fulfilled. So I'm going to bring that. Let me see if I can bring that out. Excuse me, y'all. To confirm that, so I'm gonna read some of this news article, and these diseases are man-made and the laboratory created bioweapons, okay? And they said this disease X is going to be 20 times worse than the first one, okay? So get ready. We do know we have a new wave coming, and we got more varying diseases coming. This is order out of chaos, chaos out of order. But at the end of the day, the Most High is controlling everything. They is to fulfill his will. Okay? So, can nothing get delivered out of his hand, pertaining to Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. So, these are the last days, prophecies. The end of times. Prophecy is taking place. Some of these prophecies is coming to pass, and we got some prophecies to come. But we here. The vials are poured out, and the seals are open. This is 2 Esdras chapter 15, verse 5, to confirm that. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So wickedness have polluted the whole earth, okay? And they constantly making these diseases, to waste thy houses, but it's to fulfill God's purpose. The Most High is in control of everything, okay? He uses man to bring forth his judgment. So, we here. So they're expecting millions and millions of people to die. I don't know if this was particular one, but I remember Bill Gates saying they had one coming. I don't know if this one is that one. He said they had a new wave that's coming that's going to be expecting tens of millions of people to die. About 100 million people. Okay? So, we know this beast is coming down with great wrath. His time is short, pertaining to Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Lord willing, I'll get to that scripture. But some of these diseases not written in the book, like disease X, and X means unknown. You don't know what. This is 20 times worse than the first one. So X means unknown. It's all kind of poison stuff in this disease, But a lot of these diseases not written in the book of law. Going into Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. Some of these diseases not written in the book of law, he will bring upon on thee to destroy thee. And Lord willing, I get to that scripture. These are some of these diseases. Disease X, the first one, Ebola, swine flu, cancer, HIV. All right. And HIV was a man named Robert Gallo, a Caucasian, an Edomite, so-called white man, discovered HIV/AIDS. Okay. But this is I'm gonna read some of this news article. We hear. It says, WEF. It says hypothetical virus dubbed Disease X has world leaders convene at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland this week to discuss how to prevent the threat of another capitalismic epidemic. Capitalismic epidemic. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Forgive me, y'all. Taros, remember, those are the names. And it says the direct or general of the World Health Organization planned to host a seminar Wednesday alongside other health officials in Davos to prepare to confront the potential deadly virus. And we know these are the elites. These are the dark rulers of this world. And World Health Organization and WEF, World Economic Forum, they tied in, they work together. And this is their New World Order, the population control, the Agenda 2030, their New World Order. They want to kill off a mass of people to depopulate, right? But this is judgment. The Most High, at the end of the day, the Most High isn't controlling everything. He's controlling everything. Can nothing happen without the Most High's permission and his Son, his only begotten Son, our Christ, Savior, and Redeemer. All right? So he's using the wicked for the day of evil. It says, with fresh warnings from the World Health Organization that an unknown disease X, and that's what X means, unknown, could result in 20 times more fatalities than the Dise epidemic, that novel efforts are needed to prepare health care systems for multiple challenges ahead. A page detailing the meeting states on the WEF website. So we do know, and it says, Disease X scientists creating contingency plan for infectious virus outbreak. Scientists creating contingency plan for infectious virus outbreak. The World Economic Forum, Davos, will discuss the prospect of a virus far more potent than the sea, being unleashed across the world. So these are the dark rulers, the elites, the wicked, the beast, the devil. He's coming down with great wrath because his time is short. All right. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. His time is short. His aim is, if I'm going down, he want to try to take as many as down with him. Okay? So he want to send these pestilence, sicknesses, diseases, these plagues, to waste thy houses and kill off a mass of people. Men, women, widowhood. All right? Destruction, death. Okay? So he got everybody on board. He got the media on board. He got the nurses, the doctors on board. He got the engineers on board. He got his scientists on board. Okay? His nurses, the teachers is on board. He got the politicians, the government on board. The workforce is on board. You got everybody on board. Now let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 60. This disease X, and they got more variant diseases coming. that's not written in the book that the Lord will bring on thee. Okay? These are some of the diseases not written on the book. Mostly all of these diseases not written in the book. There's only one disease I know, it can be more, that's written in the book, and that's leprosy. And that's in Leviticus. That's the only disease I know that's written in the book, in the Holy Bible, is leprosy. But a lot of these other diseases not written in the book, he will bring on thee. We're going to go here. Deuteronomy chapter 28. And we're going to start with 61. It says, let's start with 60. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 60. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt. And Egypt means a house of bondage. A house, a place of oppression, captivity, mistreatment, enslavement, affliction. That's what Egypt means, a house of bondage, oppression. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 60. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, Salakia, which thou was afraid of, and they should cleave unto thee. Now, going to Deuteronomy 28, that was dealing with the children of Israel, we was in the curses, but it's also dealing with this time, the Lord is going to bring back the captivity again. Okay? His judgments are like a ring, a knockout. Okay? There's no new thing under the sun. Okay? There's no new thing under the sun. History has a part of repeating itself. Past and present. So, I'm going to bring that out. Let's go to second Esdras right quick. 5 and 78. His judgment's like a knockout. And this is going to be to all people. And he's going to turn the curses over to those who hate us and persecute us. But this is going to be to all people. This is first Esdras. Hold on, let me go here real quick. First Esdras, chapter 5. Man, I'm having a hard time. Bear with me, y'all. Okay, 78, 73. First Esdras, chapter 5, verse 73. Yep. 68. I can't. 71. Okay, let's just. I can't get it right now. I missed it. The Lord willing, I revisit it. But anyway, let's go back to here. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring unto thee, then will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. Let's read it again. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. So these are the diseases not written in the book of law, of this law, that he will bring upon thee. Okay? Disease X, HIV AIDS, the first wave, Ebola, swine flu, cancer. All these diseases are not written in the book. Let's read it again. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague, which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. Okay? And ye should be left few in number. And you should be left few in number, whereas you were as the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of the Lord thy God. Okay? Now, these are some of the diseases not written in the book he will bring upon thee, and he's using man to bring forth his judgment. to fulfill his will. Okay, so we here, man. This is prophecy, and this place is unfolding. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 15, and it reads, let's go here. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 15. It says, the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field should die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence should devour him. Should devour him. But they that escape of them should escape, and should be on the mountain like doves of the valleys, all of them mourning, everyone for his iniquity. All praises and glory due to the Most High. Now this is I think it's judgments of like a knockout. Second, I just I can't get that one right now. Okay, right here. It's Second Esdras chapter 5, verse 42. Salakia, excuse me, y'all. All right. It says, and he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring, like as there is no slackness of the last, even so there is no swiftness of the first. You hear that again? And he said unto me, I will liken my judgment unto a ring, round and around, knockout, round and around, knockout. What happened in the past, what happened again, round and around, knockout. Like as there is no slackness of the last, even so there is no swiftness of the first. All right? So, yeah, man. So they bringing it. Stay prayed up, keep the spirits on high. And wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time, strength and salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay? So, the disease X is going to be 20 times worse than the first one. All right? And these elites, World Economic Forum, and the WHO, World Health Organization, are both in hoops with each other, working together. Okay? So, you know, if the Agenda 2030, they want to depopulate and kill off a mass of people, population control, and bring forth the New World Order. And, you know, the Great Reset. And it's just a matter of time they're going to bring in the MOTB. Okay, this is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it should come to pass that in all the lands, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein should be cut off and die, but the third should be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined it, and will try them as gold is tried. They should call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they should say, the Lord is my God. All right? So, you know, the 2/3 will be cut off and die, and the third is the elect will be saved out of it. This is Job chapter 5. Job chapter 5, verse 19, and it reads, it says, he should deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there should no evil touch thee, and famine. He should redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou should be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither should thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither should thou be afraid of the beasts of the field. Okay? And this is Ezekiel chapter 5. Ezekiel chapter 5, verse, the vials are poured out, the seals are open. Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 13. Let me see. You'll start at Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 13. Here we go. Now we're going to start at 12. Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 12. That's right. And it reads, a third part of thee should die. A third part of thee should die with the pestilence and with famine. They should be consumed in the midst of thee. And a third part shall fall by the sword round about thee. And I will scatter a third part into all the winds, and I will draw out a sword after them. Thus shall my anger be accomplished, and I will cause my fury to rest upon them, and I will be comforted. And they should know that I am the Lord, have spoken it, that I, the Lord, have spoken it in my zeal. Let's read that again. Thus shall my anger be accomplished, and I will cause my fury to rest upon them, and I will be comforted. And they should know that I, the Lord, have spoken it in my zeal, when I have accomplished my fury in them. Yep. So, moreover, I would make thee waste. Moreover, I will make thee waste, and a reproach among the nations that are round about thee, in the sight of all that pass by. So it should be a reproach and a taunt, an instruction and an astonishment unto the nations that are round about thee, when I shall execute judgments, in thee in anger and in fury and in furious rebukes. I, the Lord, have spoken it. So the Lord has spoken it. Okay? It's going to happen. All right? He's spoken it. So, yeah, man, this disease coming. Stay prayed up. Keep the spirits on high, because they bringing it. And Jacob's trouble about to kick off. Great tribulation. It's gonna be wild out here, man. It's gonna be bodies stacked and packed like sardines in a can. Pestilence, sicknesses, diseases. Men gonna be dying. Women gonna be dying of famine, pestilence, sicknesses. That's why we got to be straight. We never know it's gonna be us, but it don't always have to be for the bad. The Lord, He can take away the righteous man, the good for the evil to come. Okay, so stay prayed up. That's pertaining to Isaiah chapter 57, verse 1. Let's get that. It's not always a bad thing when you go. It's not always bad when you go, when the Lord take you, or when you die. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 1. The righteous perish, and no man lay it to heart, and merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. He should enter into peace. They should rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. All right? So stay prayed up. Stay prayed up, Israel. Stay prayed up. The Lord is bringing judgment. All right? Judgment. 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 49 again. Let's get that. And these Gentile nations, these heathens gonna get it too. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 49. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. And this is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Babylon and Asia, America, United States, and Asia, over there in China, Moab, and Ammon, and here in Babylon, Esau, Edom, and some more Gentile nations that got in bed with Babylon, America. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. They in there too. Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Okay. 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse. Let's go to 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Plagues are sent unto you, and plagues are sent unto you, Salakia, and what is he that may drive them away? The plagues are sent. The diseases, the sicknesses, the viruses. The plagues are sent. The pestilence. And this is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent, and should not return again until they come upon the earth. Until they come upon the earth. And going down to 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Okay? They're sent. So, yeah, man, we here. And they bringing it in. The Agenda 2030. But like I said, at the end of the day, the Most High is controlling everything. Can nothing happen without his permission. He allowing these devils, man, Esau, Edom, and the rest of the Gentile nations to fulfill his will. Okay? Yeah. And he's going to use man to bring forth his judgment. Part of his judgment. Some of his, yeah. So, we here, y'all. So, stay prayed up. It's about to go down. In the streets, you're going to see, man, it's going to get bad. Lockdowns is coming. Lockdowns. Major lockdowns. Yup. Another pandemic. Lockdown. This disease X is 20 times worse. So we got more variant diseases. It shouldn't even surprise you. Bill Gates said it. How did they know? Because they make them in the laboratory. Okay? These wicked, evil scientists. All right? They make them in These are bioweapons. Okay? And the chip is coming too. The CHIP, the microchip pertaining to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 down to 18. The charagma. All right, he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. That's coming. All right. The WEF is pushing that too. He said it out of his own mouth. You want to continue to buy food and water and keep your bank account and participate in society, you're going to have a chip in your skin. So, devil, the beast, is coming down with great wrath. Satan, that serpent, that great dragon, that red dragon, that great serpent, Satan the devil. So, the vials are poured out on earth, and the seals are open, and these devils is coming with these sicknesses, diseases, these plagues, pestilence. Okay? The Lord is sending the pestilence and plagues. He's allowing these devils to bring the diseases. You know, he's using them to bring forth the pestilence, sicknesses, diseases, the plagues. So that being said, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakakadash. Stay prayed up, keep the spirits on high. See you on the next lesson, Lord willing. Kwame Asharella and Abba Haba. Shalom, shalom.